Hello everyone, and welcome back to Hungry Hearts Diner's Tale of Star-Crossed Souls. I'm gonna get back into this and hopefully finish this in maybe another episode or two. I don't know if I can finish it in one episode, but we shall see. Turn this down just a little bit. That's kind of loud. In mirrors. Alright, we needed, if I remember correctly, it was just the Shinto altar left. We need level 25 and 100,000 gold for that. And for the customers, we just needed to do Mabo, Slick, Old Tokay, and Dr. Mundo. So, let's finish Old Tokay first, I'm hoping. He wants Salisbury steak. If memory serves me right, I can make that. But I'm not sure he comes in today. Does he come in today? Wednesdays and Sundays. It's Friday, so he'll be coming in soon. It should be under entrees. Salisbury steak, I remember, was near the end. There it is. Macaroni gratin. I can make that too. And I need some drinks. I don't have any new ones that I need to be working on, so let's make orange juice, I guess. Ooh, new conversation. 2 new conversations. Yes. Getting right to it right off the bat. Let's see what Grandpa has to say. Dear? Hello? You listen to me when I'm talking to you. What? What? What is it? Why are you shouting at me? Are you okay? You've been staring off into space for a while now. I was just thinking. How unusual. There's no need to be rude. What were you thinking about? Dinner's not for another hour. I'm not hungry yet. It's almost Tanabata, isn't it? That it is. Summer really snuck up on us, didn't it? The heat really is a trial when you get to be our age. It feels like New Year's was only yesterday. It sure does. Time flies when you get older. So, yes? What were they like again? You'll need to be more specific. The cherry blossoms. What about them? I can't remember what they were like this year. I'm sure we went, but I just can't recall. Come now, your memory isn't that bad, is it? We went to see them together, don't you remember? Yeah, I suppose we did. I remembered looking forward to them. You sure did. So what were they like again, this year's cherry blossoms? Same as they are every year, dear. Beautiful. It's not like the trees bloom any different. The cherry blossoms came and went like they always do. Well, I suppose they would at that. They bloomed in a flash, and then just as suddenly they withered and were gone. Right. Of course I am. Well, that's good to hear. Sorry, I didn't mean to forget something like that. It's okay. Go get some rest. I think you need it. You're right. Sorry again. Stop apologizing and get some rest already. Right, sorry. Aw, poor guy. Well, let's see what the policeman has to say. Wow, this Salisbury steak, it's your favorite food? How did you know? Hehe, with age comes wisdom. Gee, you're really something, ma'am. Well, eat up. Yes, ma'am. Though my seasoning might be a little old-fashioned for you. Nom nom. Munch munch. How is it? Just a few bites? You don't like it? No. It's delicious. Incredibly so. But it kind of reminds me of her, my Sakura. Did she cook it for you before? Yes. Yes, she knew I loved it, so she'd cook it for me all the time. Did she now? Yes. At first she couldn't make it very well. She'd burn it, or it'd turn out all dense like a meatball. I know her pain. But in the end she got really good at it. And it tasted just like this, nice and fluffy with a subtle hint of ketchup. Ketchup is my secret ingredient. But I think Sakura's was even better. Of course it was. She was your wife. Sorry. But to be honest, I've begun to forget what her Salisbury steak tasted like. It's depressing, really. Well, that's what happens. Time makes you forget things. You'll experience that a lot when you grow old. Ma'am, to tell you the truth, I decided to get remarried. Oh no! What? Well, congratulations. Heh, thanks. A cousin set me up with this girl, and well, we really hit it off. I see. Wait, is that why you've been avoiding that old codger? Yeah, actually. I don't know how to break the news to him. Just do it. He'll be happy for you, I'm sure. I don't know about that. Remind me, how long has it been since Sakura passed away? 5 years. 5 years, huh? Time sure does fly. It does. I think the time is right. He can't blame you for moving on. I don't know. Go and see him. You're right, I'll do that. But I'm a bit nervous. Why don't you have a drink to help you work up the courage? Good idea. Go get him. Yes, ma'am. But before you go, make sure you clean your plate. Come on now, before it gets cold. Yes, ma'am. I'll bring you a beer. Yum, snarf, snarf. But, you know, ma'am, I wanted to eat her Salisbury steak one last time. For her. After all, she worked so hard to get good at making it. She did it for me. She did it for a sorry excuse of a man like me. You don't have to hold it in. It's okay for even a grown man to cry every once in a while. No one will laugh at you. The best cure for the blues is a hearty meal, so eat up. Aw, does that mean I finished off Officer Hero's line now that I got his Tanabata wish? I will always love you, Sakura. I hope you can forgive me for moving on. Oh, that's sad. Does that mean then I finished his? Yep, his is done. I wanted to finish Old Takei next, but alright. He wants Salisbury steak too. Oh, that's right, because he's the father-in-law, so of course he wants it too. Have I got anything else? I got lots I gotta work on. Alright, I should be making ramen. So that I can unlock some new stuff. And what's another one that I need? Spring rolls. Where are those? Here we go. Oh, here we go. New conversation from Old Takei. So, how's my Salisbury steak? Actually, pretty good. I don't think I've ever tasted anything quite like it. You've never had one before? No. Is it a lot of work? To make, I mean. You have to chop the ingredients, form the patties, and cook them, so I suppose so. Why do you want to know? Are you planning on making it for yourself sometime? No, definitely not. But Sakura made me one a long time ago. It was after she got married. She came back one day, just walked in the front door. She said she was worried I wasn't eating right. She knew you well. That she did. But I didn't eat it. I told her I'd never eat anything so fancy schmancy. That was cruel of you. Yeah, it was. I shouldn't have said it. The accident was only a few days later. So, that was the last time you saw her? Yeah, she went through all the effort to make me a home-cooked meal, and instead of thanking her, I acted the fool. She looked so sad when she left, back to her husband and her new home. I think I was angry at her. What for? Learning how to make some newfangled dish, off with her husband in a new home. She knew I didn't like that sort of thing. I bet it was her husband's favorite. You were jealous. Yeah, I guess I was. And I was an idiot. A stubborn, prideful idiot. Sakura worked so hard to make me a nice meal, and I didn't eat it. And why? Because I was jealous that she found happiness without me. That look on her face when I refused to even... That look on her face when I refused to try even a bite. Well, I regret what I did to this day. I never knew that. Well, doesn't it feel better to get all that off your chest? Yeah, it does. Thanks. This Salisbury steak tasted great. I wonder if Sakura's tasted like this. I doubt it. I'm sure her cooking had a flavor all her own. Yeah, it did it that. I wish I'd tried it when I could. Well, you're here now, and I'm not letting you go until you finish everything on your plate. A full belly will cheer you up, guaranteed. Maybe it will. Thanks again. It's been a while since I ate this much. Well, no wonder you're so grumpy all the time. You need to eat right. Take me, for example. I have a big breakfast every day, and I'm healthy as a horse. Yeah, you certainly look it. I'll try and take your advice. I think maybe I've been too bad-tempered of late. I don't believe it. You've seen the light. Your cooking's great, you old hag. I haven't had anything so good in ages. Aww. That was kind of a roundabout compliment, but okay. No, his isn't done because we didn't get his ticket yet. He wants nori, grilled sardines, and Japanese pickles. Okay. I'll put the pickles out, I guess. I forget what Slick wants, but I'm trying to get Ultoke situated. It's only Friday. Why did he come in twice? Well, whatever. Did that boost his... Oh, it did. A little bit, maybe? I don't know. Okay, we were able to unlock chilled ramen. I need to wait for some stuff to empty out so that I can make other stuff. Oh, Mabo's back. But nothing new out of him. And nothing new out of Scarlet. Oh well. With new conversations from Ultoke and the grandpa, I didn't catch what the conversations were called. Maybe I can check in here. Oh, Ultoke is up to full satisfaction now. We got new lease on life, and then grandpa. We got nap time. Okay, that's what they're called. Let me just take care of these guys. I hope this recording is working okay. As I said in the last video, my phone's been a little temperamental, so I'm hoping this is going to work out alright. And that everything's recording correctly. Let's do Ultoke first. Oh yeah? How's that clock I fixed holding up? It works like a dream. Does it, huh? That's good to hear. If your clocks need any more work, just bring them to me. Sure, but what happened to closing up shop for good? I decided to keep it a bit longer. See how things pan out. Well, that's very good to hear. Maybe I'll stop by and pick up an alarm clock. My grandson's been having trouble waking up early. Well, I'll have one ready for you next time you stop by. I'm shocked. It's like you actually want to do your job again. Well, you see, my son-in-law stopped by the other day. He did. And we had a long talk about Sakura and everything that happened. And see, he's decided to go get married again. Oh, that's wonderful news. I shouldn't be surprised. It's been 5 years, and he's still young. Took him about an hour of talk to work up the nerve. Then he got down on his knees and begged for my blessing. It was just like when he told me he wanted to marry Sakura. I love Sakura, he said, so please, give us your blessing. He was practically groveling. I think the kid was scared out of his wits of me. Well, of course he'd be. Have you ever looked in a mirror? So after that, I got to thinking I'd give the shop another go. I can't let him be the only one who manages to get a new lease on life. No siree. Ha! That's the spirit. I think I was holding him back without even knowing it, and I think I was holding myself back too, letting the bad rule my life. So I'm going to take a lesson from both you and him and give life another shot. Well, tickle me pink, I think you just paid me a compliment. So first things first, you need to fix that grumpy face of yours. Come on, give me a big smile. Not happening, I see. Well, baby steps, I suppose. Good luck, you old codger, and come back to see me if you ever need someone to talk to. Sure, I'll do that. Thanks for everything. Aww, what's this Tanabata wish? I'm giving life another shot, Sakura. Aww, that's sweet. I need to be leveling this up. I keep running out of energy, though, because that one consumes a lot of energy. And I'm just gonna feed the doctor real quick. Off camera, I was working on unlocking a bunch of the other recipes, and I've got almost all of them done. Wait, I didn't beat the game. Why are you saying congratulations on beating the game? I haven't beat it. That is a really sweet picture, though. I didn't complete the game. Why is it... Maybe because I unlocked all the recipes? I don't know. But I've got fried shrimp and steak and sashimi and okonomiyaki, braised pork. I got all of those done. All the sides are done. All the other is done. Okay, well, that's nice. Hello? Hello? Why isn't that man answering? He's sleeping? He's asleep. Wakey, wakey. And he goes back to sleep. He's been sleeping so much lately. He looks so happy. I guess he's finally getting better. I bet he doesn't hurt at all anymore. I'm happy for him. Sweet dreams, dear. I'll see you soon. Aww. Well, now that I have everything unlocked, I should be able to finish off the rest of everyone's story easily, because I know, like, Slick wanted the fried shrimp and so on and so forth, and I need about 23,000 more gold to get the last shop upgrade. So, let me just take a look here what I'm working towards. I think we've just got we got Mabo, Slick, and the Doctor to finish, story-wise. Let's finish the Doctor. He wants steak. Thursday and Saturday, or Sunday. Oh, he should be coming in. Okay, so I gotta make steak for the Doctor. I don't have enough energy. Ah, dang. Well, I'll get back to that in a bit, once she regains some energy there. Oh! Single grandma. We got a conversation from Slick here. Yo, lady, I know I promised you and everything, but I really gotta get moving on that job. The boss is starting to get real pissed off, and let me tell you, you don't want to make him mad. So I'll just have that fried shrimp next time, alright? Wait! One fried shrimp special coming right up, and if I can say so, it's a masterpiece. A masterpiece, huh? That's right. I fried so many practicing their little ghosts will probably haunt me to my grave. So you sit down and eat up. Smells good. Thanks, lady. Alright, since you went through all that effort, chomp. So, how is it? I said, how is it? Good. Really, really good. The shrimp are all big and plump and the outside's crisp and juicy. Exactly. A masterpiece. So this is what real fried shrimp tastes like. Chomp. Munch. I only had this once before, back when I was a kid. My grandma got 'em for some friend or something in town. Now that I think about it, they must have been cheap frozen things, but Grandma, she looked so happy. I got you something special, she said. She was beaming, I tell you. Never fried a thing in her life before, too. She ended up borrowing a whole tub of oil. She gave me half her plate. Said I was a growing boy and needed it more than she did. To be frank, they were dripping with oil and way overcooked. But still, those shrimp were some of the best things I ever tasted. Hey, lady, I never told you why I wanted to be a pro ball player. See, if you've got the cash, you can buy all sorts of good things to eat for your family. I wanted to earn the big bucks so I could make life easy for my grandma. Ball players make bank, but in the end I didn't make it. I was so broken up inside after, I didn't know what to do. Hey, if I can interrupt for a second. I know I'm just an old lady and I don't know how things work in your world, but they promised you a lot of money if you did something really bad, right? Don't be a fool. You think your grandma would be happy with that dirty money? It's not too late. Go back, apologize, and beg that boss of yours to let you off the hook. Just say, I can't do it. Heh, if only it were that easy. I can't, sorry. But why? I'm sure your boss will listen to reason. Talk things over. Thanks, lady. I'll think about it. You do that, please. I knew it was something bad. What do we got left then? We're getting close to the end on him. He's got one left. Edamame, beer, and fried rice. And the doctor wants steak. I can do that. Beer and steak. Ooh, let's find steak. Steak. And then I gotta wait for energy again and next conversation. A new conversation here from Mabo and the doctor. Doctor, we've got Biff Tech. Thought we already had this conversation. Maybe not. Whichever. And Mabo's was Grandma's recipe. And now we can get the last diner upgrade. But first we're going to do these conversations once I get these people taken care of. Ooh, and a new conversation. Oh my god, 4 conversations? Here we go. My goodness. Alright, let me get a drink of water before this. Alright, who do I want to talk to first? Let's talk to the doctor. You look like you've died and gone to heaven. It tastes just like Biff. It is beef. It tastes just like Biff Tech. It's steak. A nice, fat, juicy cut, too. Who would have thought the day would come when I would feast on fine Biff Tech in a shoddy old diner? Shoddy? Old? Care to rephrase that before I give you a lump on the head? But why? You've never served steak before. You wanted to eat steak, right? Well, I Made it specifically for you. This is good. This is so, so good. Slow down, there's more where that came from. Gobble munch gulp. You really don't have to gobble it down so fast. Gobble munch gulp. Good. So good. Doctor, I wish they could have tasted this. I bet the boys never had anything this delicious. They were starving, throats parched with thirst. They chewed on weeds. Even their tears dried up. It must have been so hard. Doctor, is everything alright? I was the only one, you know. The only one who survived that accursed island. During the war? Yes. It was a terrible place. Hell had been made manifest on Earth, and we were in it. Starving, dehydrated. I was on the verge of death when rescue finally came. And now I can't stop eating. I'm terrified of hunger. Every time my stomach rumbles, I can see that island flash before my eyes. Doctor. It was about this time of year. They all started dying, one by one. Now every year, about this time, I eat and eat and eat and eat, and still, I can't get full. I never knew you went through that. I'm so sorry you had to endure such a thing. But recently I've started thinking, it's all pointless. No matter how much I eat, I can't fill the hole in my heart. But I still remember that one glorious ball of rice. That's all it was, a simple, plain bit of rice. Yet I'd never eaten anything so wonderful in all my life. That's it. That must be what I've truly craved this whole time. A rice ball? Yes. I can only hope it will satiate this endless hunger. Who knew survival would bring so much pain? Doctor. Aww, poor guy. Croquettes, curry, and rice. Hey everyone. In editing here, it looks like the session that I filmed for this part of Hungry Hearts Diner is enough to be 2 episodes, so I'm going to cut this episode here, and the finale will be in the next episode. So sorry for the weird formatting here, but I didn't realize I had run so far over time. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!